Hi everyone, it's Justine. Today I put my hair away, as you can see, because we're talking about face shapes. It makes me look like this, but it's for the purpose of this video, so we're good. As I did in my series about different body types, I would like to first show you how to determine what face shape you have, and then I talk you through the different hairstyle options for each shape. My goal is not to tell you, here, square shape, this hairstyle, because that's not helping. I want to explain to you the principle so that afterwards you can decide which parts in which proportions you want to highlight, hide, how much, etc. Okay? First, how to identify your face shape. Look at your face in a mirror, like this, looking straight. We are considering the following points. The top center of your forehead here, where the hair root starts. The tip of your chin. The corners of your forehead, here on the sides. Where your cheekbones end. In my case it's here, you can see my face bones, right? So it's about the level of your eyes. Then where your jaw makes a corner, here on each side, it's the level of your mouth, kind of. And that's it. So we are looking at those 8 points, and they build 4 lines. Let's call them the vertical center, the horizontal center, the forehead line, and the jaw line. Your face shape is determined by the proportions of those 4 lines. That's it. It's as simple as that. Now there are 6 main face shapes. I've noticed that many women think they have a round shape. It's usually not the case. So let's compare the different shapes until you find yours. First, the oval shape. It is considered to be very harmonious to the eye because the upper half of your head, of your face, is similar to the bottom half, so it looks very balanced from top to bottom. In an oval shape, the vertical center line is larger than the horizontal center line. That's an oval shape. For a square-shaped face, the forehead line and the jawline are of similar length, and the center vertical line and the center horizontal line are also similar. So it really looks like a square. A round face is technically almost like a square, except that this part here, from one corner of the jaw through the chin to the other one, is almost like a perfect half circle. A round shape is really not as common as you'd think. A heart face has this line here, larger than the jawline, and usually, or often, a pointy chin. Jennifer Aniston is the typical heart-shaped face. A diamond face is almost like a heart shape, to which we cut off, so to say, the corners of the forehead. The result is now that your center line, here, those bones, is the largest part in your face. And the last type is the long face. That's when you take an oval and stretch it vertically to make this vertical center line appear even longer. Here again the 6 types next to each other so that you can see and compare. Hairstyles and tips. Now that you know your shape, let's talk about hair. An oval shape is considered to be aesthetically balanced, pleasing for the eye. So in theory, you could sport any hairstyle, long or short, curly or flat, it doesn't matter. But if there is something in your face that you don't like and that you'd like to hide or visually correct a little bit, you can look into other shapes to learn how to trick the eye into looking somewhere else. Women who have a square shape often find that their jaw bones here are quite visible, quite massive. If that's your case, you can visually correct that by, first off, avoiding haircuts that have chin length, because that would accentuate that line even more, the line that you dislike. Instead, go for longer, so shoulder length or even longer. The longer you let your hair grow, the more that line, that part, proportionally to your hair, will look narrow. That's for the lower part of your face, so to say. Now, if your issue is with the upper part and you feel like your forehead is too wide, you can correct that by doing bangs. Not split them in the middle, but split them on one side to break the square visually, so to say. Then if you have a round shape, avoid bob haircuts that make your face seem even rounder. Also avoid styling that makes the hair go inwards. You know, when you go to the hairdresser, he blow dries your hair looking like this, you go out wearing a helmet. That's not good for round shapes. Instead, curl your hair towards the outside with layers, even better. And if you do bangs, make sure that you split them in the middle to break the circle, just like you want to break the square. then a heart face is often seen as a sign of femininity and strong personality at the same time. I'm not sure why. I think it's because there are many actresses at the moment who are famous, considered really beautiful, and have a heart face. I'm not sure. Anyhow, if that's your face shape, you can go with hairstyles shorter than the chin, and you can go as short as you want, because the chin is a part that you probably would like to show. Then you can style with layers going inwards. That's the opposite of the round face. And if you think of Jennifer Aniston, that's exactly what her stylist did. Her hairstyle became iconic because it's perfect on her face shape. She has layers going inwards, the chin is very visible. In the case of a diamond shape now, you know, we cut off a bit of the forehead, so to say. So you'll want to add volume to the top of your head to kind of balance out the lower part of your face, if that makes sense. Asymmetrically split bangs is also a good solution for you because it visually makes your center line, so from here to here, look longer. If you are a long face, you want to shorten your vertical center line, so you can add bangs. Very easy advice: in the middle, thick ones, no splits, just huge bangs, and that will make your face look shorter. Also, avoid wearing your hair very long, very sleek and without layers next to your face, because it will look like it's stretching the face out even more. Maybe you realize that already, but I'm a long face. That's why I usually don't iron my hair flat. I like to keep it like that, and I hair dry it upside down to give it more volume, to compensate for the fact that my face is so stretched out already. And I also rarely show my whole forehead. If you saw previous videos on my channel, usually I have bangs here because my forehead is huge. But I would like to repeat and underline again that it's my taste. I'm just giving you the tips and the principles, the guidance. It's up to you to decide which parts of your face you want to highlight and whatnot. If you have a square face and you like your jaws, please show them. Go for a pixie cut, show your jaws. Why not? The fun thing, once you have decided on your hairstyle, is when you start playing around with makeup. For instance, with contouring, you can make a square face or a round face look like a heart-shaped face. It's really impressive. When contouring is well executed, you can't tell that the initial bone structure was in fact a square. But I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm going to send you to other YouTube videos that explain that much better than I would, and I'm going to stop here. I hope you found this video insightful. Thumbs up if you did. Thank you so much. I'll see you Wednesday and Sunday again, and until then, if you want to watch more, I can recommend those two videos. Take care. Bye bye.